take off this cloak and hood. Temperatures are much more tolerable down below. What do you think, sorcerer? I think before I do anything, I ought to sit down and take stock of what exactly I want to accomplish, and maybe get some rest even. Let's go to this field house, sorcerer. This dwelling we first encountered when we were here last. Seems safe and secure now, so might as well take advantage.
Well, hello and welcome. My name is Joe, and I am the Panicked Monk, and you are watching Lost in Time, a Dwemer's Tale. Szenac is in Blackreach, as you can well see, and is going to spend a little time in Sendirian's field lab. He is going to use it as a kind of a temporary home base. It's safe, it's secure, and has several amenities he could potentially use. Now, of course, those have been emptied out the first time around, so just kind of double checking to see if we might have missed something last time we were here. The field lab would actually be kind of a nice home if it were cleared up. Okay, well, what Szenac needs to do is really think about how he wants to approach his journey here in Blackreach. He's come here for the sole purpose of trying to find the last tool of Cagranac, which is Sunder, the hammer. And he's also come to find out whether or not he successfully crafted that ring. He has not used it yet, but does have an idea of the first test subject. The last time he was here, he purposely left one of the steam centurions not far from the lab house here, still attached or still cradled in its enclosure. Szenac is going to use that centurion as a test subject for his ring, which we can see here, and should allow him to control the Centurion or any of the Dwarven automatons. That's the plan, at least. So let's equip that. We're going to need it. Oh, well, that would have been nice to have a little bit ago. I knew I had something. I knew. 30% would have been pretty useful against the frost dragon that attacked us when we got lost in the hills, in the mountains rather. Oh well. I guess the panicked monk is panicked for a reason. Okay, we don't have any ingredients. They are all being transferred to Whiterun, to Breezeholm, once that is finished. And there's really nothing worth disenchanting. What kind of enchantments do we have? We've actually gained quite a few enchantments. More than I remember, to be honest. I like... yeah, that's a pretty good one. I like... thought I had something. This one, yeah. Link health and stamina. I like these linking enchantments that kind of buff two attributes at the same time. Well, if they're placed well enough, they can have a pretty nice effect. But I'm really not going to enchant any. I mean, really, blacksmith shoes. I don't think I'm going to be enchanting blacksmith shoes today. Alright, well, there's really nothing much we can do here at the moment. I'm pretty sure there's nothing we can smith or improve. No. We don't have the gear, we don't have the materials, the resources. And it's just really not our focus right now. I think it's probably getting late enough that Szenac is probably tired. He's been traveling all day in the cold, ran into a dragon, and I think a good night's rest would do him some good.
Met całe to erd. Mother. You've come to help me once again. Well, now. First order of business, I guess. Let's find out if this ring actually works.
Okay, so in addition to getting some rest, it served the purpose of getting rid of our conjuration. Szenac doesn't want any variables at the moment beyond just the ring, so he didn't want to go down and approach this centurion, activate it, and try to command it while conjurations were about. The reason being is as soon as he activates it, But before he can try to command the Centurion, there's going to be a small gap of time where any conjurations he has with him will see that Centurion as a threat and attack. Once that attack is started, no matter what type of control Szenac may have or gain over this automaton, it's going to be too late. It won't matter because the conjurations would have attacked, they would have already initiated that process, and the Centurion would have been drawn into it. Neither one are sentient enough to know to stop. I mean, it's not like sheathing your sword when you attack someone in a city and the guards stop attacking you and instead take you to jail. They don't have that level of sophistication in their thought process. So Szenac did not want any of his conjurations around while he tries this. It does put him at a bit of a handicap, since it does make him vulnerable, but he needed to remove that variable. Kind of impressive, actually.
Lefturg art o jau. Huelft. Erda ngentawish nsharta ngenjinget. Bedoimata. It worked. It worked. So, this is what it's like. All right. Let's try it with a conjuration. Now that we have it under our control. Yes. And another. Mother, we did it. We did it. Yes. So, the machines must be controlled first. Then it is safe to bring in more conjurations. Hold on. It doesn't follow. I would have thought that it would follow. No, it does not. I guess there were going to be limitations, I suppose. Unfortunate. Although, being that its location is where it is probably it has probably been programmed to maintain that particular area. In that way, it makes complete sense that it would stay there. Okay. Hold on. What was that? What was that, sorcerer? There's something around. Where is it? I don't see it up there. Ah. Found it, archer. Gotcha. Another? Yes. Come on. And done. All right. Shall we continue?
All right, well, the test was successful. Szenac is able to control a steam centurion. He has discovered that he's limited to the centurion's initial programming, if you will. That he cannot draw the machine out to follow him. But I think that's an acceptable limitation at this point. Szenac is okay with that. To be honest, to control the automatons to the level of bringing them with you would have been beyond his wildest dreams, to be honest. I mean, really. He's just thrilled that the ring worked to begin with, to this degree. Okay, well, Szenac's dream, he did see that giant globe, that big light in the main city proper. So he's going to see if maybe he can cut through to the other side. Maybe find the building that his mother was waving him on towards. Oh, I don't think so. I've got two pretty potent sorcerers. And Szenac's not too shabby with his sword. I don't think we're going to be giving up against a dude in rags. Oof. Yeah, I like having those two around. I kind of like it a lot. They definitely saved me with the dragon, that's for sure. Come on, go down. There you go. Take care of that. Oh boy, now. Falls are doomed in. The main center of Blackreach. And I imagine I think it's down there, actually. I think we gotta get down there, but how do we do it? I could only imagine what Falls are Doomed In would have been like during the time of the Dwemer. Not only would it have not been ruins, but just the flurry of activity. Well, maybe not flurry, but, you know, the activity that any city and main convergence of really Ethereum, what that would have been like with all the dwarves around, and the politics, and the deals being made, and between one city and another, and trying to gain the upper hand on the Ethereum and the Forge and all that jazz. Would have been a really interesting place, I think. Not to mention, it's just such a surreal environment. Now add the hustle and bustle of city life to it. Automatons hanging out, rolling around. Kind of amazing. I wonder if... Here's a thought that's kind of interesting. Would it have been possible that each city-state would have had its own automaton entourage? So the emissaries from the various cities and their automaton entourage, their guards following them about. That would make kind of for an interesting, I don't know, outside looking in kind of view, I think. I could see them decorated to represent the city. Paint that perhaps has since worn off. Each automaton loyal to its city and its people. Not necessarily the broad dwarven people as a whole, but the deep elf of that particular city-state. Kind of an interesting thought. Now, Blackreach, as I have heard in one of the Discord channels that I visit from time to time, that one of the folks there brought up the idea that Blackreach was actually excavated through the use of tonal magic. Which, if that's true to lore, or I don't know, even if it's not, it's kind of a cool idea to think that this whole space could have been architected and built and excavated through tonal magics. And even the sounds around, the ambient mood, the ambient sounds of Blackreach, you can hear the chiming from time to time. It kind of almost would lend to that theory that the residual tones, the residual chimes of its creation still echo and resound off the stone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've seen those before. Charis eggs, and that means Charis not far away. See if we can draw them out. Haha, there you are. Peekaboo. Come on, sorcerers. Excellent. Hiding behind the weeds, the brush. continue to scout ahead. Draw anything out that might be waiting. Alright, nothing. Oh, another. Waiting to be activated. I think we'll let you sleep, my friend. I feel it's close. Keening, Wraithguard. They vibrate, they hum with anticipation. I can feel them. We're close. We're getting very close, I think. You hear that? The chimes of Falls are doomed in. Seems to come from the very air itself. From the stones under my feet to the ceiling high above. What a wondrous place. As we're close, not quite. One more side.
I've always been a little intrigued by Blackreach. It's such a different world space than the other areas of this game. And with this character in particular, I just have such a different appreciation for it. It's almost relaxing, which is weird because it's a wicked deadly area with all the Falmer and Charis and the Charis hunters especially. But with this character, with Szenac, I don't feel that. Oh, hey. Let's try to go around him. I don't know if I'm up for confronting a giant. There's a curious thing. How did he get down here? We don't want any trouble with you, sir. Let's try to tiptoe around. Maybe you can squeeze behind here. Alright, you just... Whoa, no. Whoa. Alright, back up. Back up, fellas. Okay, the giant does not care about us. That's good. But those little pods probably would have. Let's avoid them. There go our conjurations. Actually, not a bad time. Ah.
This is it. I found you, Mother. Once again, you have not let me down. Once again, you have taken care of me and have helped me find that which I seek. Ah, if you could be like this from beyond the grave, I can only imagine what it would have been like growing up with you. I will not let you down, Mother. I promise.
Here we see the deep elf in his natural habitat. Well, it was good for a screenshot, but hard to resist the nature show aspect of it. Alright, let's check it out.
Ah, what is this? This could be Neophyte's chambers, perhaps. Ooh, Ethereum. No. I don't get the feeling it's a neophyte. A priest, definitely. This is a judgment hall. Ooh. Yes. And this isn't just a priest's chamber. This is a prelate's room. The severest of judgments were passed here. Yes, you would stand before the prelate on the steps and plead your case. And you could choose. Perhaps death was your punishment? Or this, whatever that might do. You had two options. Well, assuming that you got options. You were probably given the option. You were told which one. Well, I choose not to do death today. Let's follow this. Where are we? A cube. Oh. Oh, you were given either death or the opportunity to prove your innocence. Which likely led to death. What do we hear? What is this? Careful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, slippery. No, no, no! No! No. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Is it to end as it began? Well, there's no going up. Perhaps... this should come in handy. Hopefully there's something below.
Alright, well, this is nice. There's some sort of irony slipping down a bottomless well as we near the end of our series. Very much as noted, the way we started.
Albatoy! They attack each other. I did not capture all of them, but I got more than one. I was expecting only one. I would say our efforts, Mother, have been wildly successful. Where am I? A proving chamber. Antechamber. Is it possible that these automatons were here to attack whatever came down? If so, how is it that I was able to control some of them? Impossible to say. Surely there has to be a key. Or is the idea to lock you in the antechamber, only to open when all are dead? Or disabled, I guess, would be a better term. Well, I have no plans to eliminate any of you. Perhaps having you at my back might be useful. Nothing. Fine. Alright, well, we'll have to try to pick the lock. Almost. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, well, let's find out what happens. Start here. Okay. Those do nothing. How about you? Oh, yep. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, okay, yeah. So, tread upon the rimmed stones, and we should be okay. Alright, very well. Here goes. And jump. Good. Trial 1. Oh, Trial 2. Really? What triggers you? Oop. Proximity. We'll have to be quick. And go. Seriously. Oh, and those gems had been knocked from their pedestals. We got lucky there. We gotta run straight down the throat of this thing. Wow. We're not joking around. Alright. A few items, if you made it this far. Oh, look at this. This is for the Hyperion suit, I bet. For the power armor. We'll keep that. A few constitutions for when you made it this far. I can only imagine the final test. Oh, that could be useful.
Okay. Just going to kind of see what we can rummage in these couple little alcoves. Those are kind of cool, but just not going to be taking much big stuff. Well, not going to take really much of anything. Gems, coins, that's fine. I'd kind of like to take that healing potion, it looks to be. And no. Alright, well, I think the mod's havoc might have settled oddly when it loaded, so I'm going to have some trouble getting at a few items, it looks like. No big deal. We'll just move on. Expert. Yikes. Expert are the worst. I'd almost rather have a master, to be honest. Nope. Oh, little something. Not quite. Careful, careful. Nope. Alright. Oh, close. A little bit too much, I think. Come on. Somewhere in between. Oh, really? We had it. We were there. Now we gotta find that spot again. And then just inch it over. A smidge. Oh, come on. don't think the Thieves' Quest is a good option for us. It's probably good we didn't go down it. Or perhaps we should have. Oh, really? Really? That's cheap. Come on. There we go. I swear that's the same place I had it in last time. Alright, well, what do we got in here? Got some goo. Couple books. That I can't grab for some reason. Whatever. Alright. And a chest. What do we got now? Oh, we have an activation for whatever was going to pop out of that little hole there. Let's see what we got first. Bloodspore, luck. Poaching. Ugh. God, that's handy. I'm digging that power. All right.
Okay, what's beyond the gate? Sunder. I can feel it. Agony and Wraithguard are almost hot to the touch. It's in here. But with what? Whoa. Halt! Look at the size of you. Unfortunately, I have to access your panel. I'm gonna have to do that from behind. By Numidium, you're tall. Well, here we go. Let's give this a shot. Come on. Uh-oh. Nope, we've reactivated him. Come on. Ow. Get. Look at that. They've taken it down. The spheres have taken it down. Ha 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 ha. Sunder is mine.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will take us to the end of this episode. As always, thank you for coming with Szenac and I on this journey to find Sunder, which is only a few feet away. Until next time, safe travels.